cars are built on.
I have something even better for you, because this is going to affect you long after I'm dead. Welcome back. So, President Trump is promising to fix a lot of the Biden administration mistakes. Inflation and tons of other promises. We're just going to say it. Tons of promises that make sense to me. But what they're not talking about is the state laws that favor the crumbs and the criminals. Follow me? So like if you have a rental property and the person decides that they're never going to pay you, well, you can't just go in there and say, get the F out, dude. You owe me, 6 months rent or 3 years rent. You destroyed the house. You just can't tell them to get off your crap, get out of your house, stop squatting, you're a loser, go torture somebody else. You have to spend money, get an attorney, go to court, probably multiple court visits just to get rid of them. So that needs reform, right? That needs reform because it's helping the crumbs torture the people who make the world go round, right? He's obviously paying, the homeowner's paying the taxes on it and everything else. So that would be something that would be important. The lawless systems in all the states that let thieves continue to be thieves, right? They can go and steal with no repercussions. They can go into a business and take what they want without no repercussions. That destroys the economy, which raises inflation. So there's a part of inflation that's caused by, the world, and the powers that be. And then you have the other inflation. Like if you continue to have theft in your business, what are you going to do? You're going to pack up shop. You're going to go someplace else and hope that it doesn't happen. Or you're going to continue just to keep choking it down, but raise your prices. And then eventually your new customers, where your current customers won't shop there anymore. Plus they don't want to be around that environment. So the lawless systems that are going on for the criminals and the crumbs, the people who drive around with no insurance, no registration, no driver's license, they need to do something about that. Do you agree?
Yeah. I agree.
Like we had a situation here, and the police department was like, oh, well, she can come back and say you stole her car. And I'm like, I stole her car. And she willingly brought it here for services and authorized it. But she can just come get her car. I said, nah, she can't. I said, well, you can't go to the police impound and get your fucking car out without paying for it. And it's no different here at Meineke Cinnamon. They did a service and you got to pay for it. So what gives the police department the right to even say that, right? That it's okay for them to come in here and help the criminals steal from you and then just take her to court and be fucking tortured in the court system if she even shows up, right? If they can even find her, because you're going to show up, waste your day, because you're the person who's really been affected by this situation. All you're doing is providing a service. This is how the world functions. You go into the supermarket, you fill up your fucking cart with food, and you go to the register, and hopefully you pay for it. And if you don't pay for it, there's nobody stopping you on the way out the door. Some cases, right? So some cases. And it's happened to me. I'm paying for food, and I forgot to swipe something, just conversation being distracted, and someone came over to me and goes, hey, you going to pay for that? I'm like, oh, I didn't pay for it? I checked my receipt. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even think about it. I paid for 99% of my order. I had every intentions of paying for it. And they let criminals in, and I watch it on YouTube that they're just running into the store while there's paying customers in there, paying for products and service, and they're running around like chickens with their heads cut off, looting and robbing the store, and they let it go on. That's the lawless system I'm talking about. You see it in New York, you see it everywhere you go. So, that needs to change because that affects people, right? Because people won't want to go shopping anymore.
Like at Wawa,
I've watched people go into Wawa, get a cup of coffee, and walk right the fuck out.
Well, they're told that if you see it, you just tell your manager. You don't go after them. You don't say anything because they don't.
But that person will just continue to do that, and then that behavior is a breeding behavior, and it keeps going. And then they're going to tell their friends, and then now you're going to have people doing it every day because they know there's no repercussions. Yes, you steal a cup of coffee, you're going to spend 30 days in jail. How's that sound?
Not too fun.
It doesn't sound fun. And then if you do it again, we're going to put you in for 90 days. Do it again, we're going to put you in for 2 years. How do you like that? They probably don't care because then they're going to get roof, shelter, this, that, and the other thing, and they're going to give them a job on their way out the door. So that's important. Everything that the president wants to change in the Biden administration that has choked the American people and the good American people, why the crumbs get all the benefits. And that's not fair. Not fair at all. I have to have car insurance, but the guy who smashes into you who doesn't have car insurance, like a customer came here,
Leaves it on you.
he's like, yeah, I had to turn it into New Jersey uninsured motorist. What a fucking nightmare that was. You know what that person's doing? Probably still driving their car because the police won't do anything about it. God forbid you don't renew your registration and you're a good citizen.
Oh my God.
They want to suspend your license.
Yeah, no, you're a day late with it. You're getting notices in the mail. We're taking your license.
So yeah, so there's things in the state that need to be the states, and it has to start at the federal level and say, hey, this is it, dude. There is no more stealing. There's no more looting. You can't sell guns to 18-year-old people anymore. Look at Philadelphia.
Well, I've been
Complete
trying
shit
to
show.
get my long arms permit, and I've yet to hear anything back.
In New Jersey, it's difficult, but in Philly, 18, sign up and get yourself a weapon. Eat instantly. Children, still children. Yeah, and they wonder why they have such a gun violence problem in Philadelphia. You're giving people guns without even having any specific done. Like they should have.
training.
No, not training. They should have like a mental. What do they call that? Right, a mental wellness evaluation, and they should come to your home and interview you before that happens, or interview your family. Right, if you're 18 and you're still living with your parents, like there should be way more of a process.
At this rate, you're gonna be fucking 25 living with your parents because the cost of living is so expensive.
From the cost of living is affected by many things. All right, we got to get back to work. Thanks for watching.